right, everyone, welcome back. I just wanted to get a real quick one off today. So the news came out that Jake Paul and Nate Diaz are going to be boxing August 5th in Dallas. Jake Paul coming off a loss to Tommy Fury. Honestly, that fight, I think that was Jake's own doing. I don't think he was as active as he should be. That his whole thing about wanting to be the best. It's good, but I think people would really like to see more exerted effort. You can tell he was trying to land power shots, which is all fine when you can get guys that are maybe a little bit older, don't have as solid of a chin. But when he was trying to crack Tommy, Tommy's a young guy. He's not gonna go down. He's got a big ass chin. So what happens with Nate Diaz? I mean, Nate Diaz doesn't really go down like that. He has a TKO loss, one knockout, I think. There's on the other side, you got Nate Diaz, right, coming off of the win, the submission, the guillotine over Tony Ferguson. And I don't know, this fight has so much that people really don't know about, honestly, if we're just talking about the story of it all, right? First off, Jake Paul's not a bad boxer. He's not. He's not like world class, but he's really, really good. I think he beats a good amount of people inside of like 6 rounds in most scenarios, He is training with BJ Flores, who about 4 weeks ago was shot in the leg in Medellin in Colombia, which that's crazy. Super happy that he's alive because he himself had an amazing career in boxing, 39-4. Look, Jake Paul doesn't take boxing lessons from just random people. BJ Flores is a great instructor, I'm sure. I'm just hoping that we can get more punches and bunches from Jake. That would be a really good difference. I just don't know if we'll see that in this fight. I think fight IQ wise, Jake still isn't there. I think Nate's gonna just want to have fun. I don't think he does care about winning and losing, just not the same. It's not the same intensity about caring. But that being said, though, about Nate Diaz, I'm borderline wondering how his striking is going to hold up in this fight, only because of this. The difference is going to be in the jab. Whoever can jab more effectively is going to win. And I need to go back and watch more Jake Paul stuff, but I need to know, because if Nate Diaz goes in and he throws his normal jab where he'll throw it and then it drops, drops. Like, I think any seasoned boxer is going to see that. That's like the one thing that when I talk to boxers who, maybe don't want to compete in MMA, they just kind of, they can obviously see certain holes that MMA guys have, and they're always like, yo, why aren't they using the jab? What the fuck's going on? That's because of, I think, in MMA you have less tools, right? So you can't sharpen one tool as often as people would, but I do think the jab needs to get implemented more just across the board in this entire fight. Whoever leads the jab is going to win the fight. That being said, Jake Paul doesn't look, I don't think he's going to be mentally all there. I know Jake Paul will not mentally be all there training for this fight. He has his MMA debut to look forward to, right? He was in Brazil a couple weeks ago training, probably getting his jiu-jitsu down, right? Maybe getting some world-class striking out there. Who knows? But typically when fighters are looking past opponents, when they're preoccupied with other things, movie shoots, all this other stuff, it usually doesn't end well, especially in high-level situations here. And this is a high-level situation only because both of these fighters are promoting themselves. This is Nate Diaz's first time promoting himself, so both these guys don't want to lose. Jake Paul's coming off that loss from Tommy Fury, so he's probably got a chip on his shoulder, and this is Nate Diaz's first outing, his first competitive outing after the UFC. So I think both these guys want it. It's a matter of who has the stronger Y that night and who has the stronger jab. Yeah, so that being said, thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate it. Anything that helps the channel, go ahead and like, subscribe, watch some more content. Anything you can do, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Have a good one.